To Carol Chan last night that, well, actually she can be the MC for today, and well, let's be with me. Oh, yeah, come on.
Welcome everyone. Thank you so much.
Yes, so it's my honor to be here with all of you. Thank you so much for having me, Carol, and welcome everybody to today's press conference. It's about the celebration of the 5th Asian Heritage Month, a community celebration at the Richmond Hill.
See, it's not just a special MC, 我哋叫鑽石 MC. More than that, we will elevate her to, and it's something that captures me to Fairchild TV. Most nights I'm watching the news, in particular the news relating to the Chinese community in the York region here as well. Today, on behalf of our Federation of Chinese Canadians in York region, want to thank you all for coming to this press conference arranged by school trustee Carol Chan, and understand it's a short notice, and also it's right after the long weekend, and for taking time out, it's great, and we appreciate that. Not for me, not for Carol, not for Councillor Godwin Chan or Castro Liu, but more importantly, it's for the students. The students, those are our futures, and that's why we're here. And on behalf of the organizing committee, as Carol actually and Lisa mentioned, Councillor Godwin Chan and Councillor Castro Liu, they are overseas, all the way in Asia right now, and they will not be back until next week. So, but we want to let you know about the special events that's coming up that have been organized by those 3 co-chairs in the last few years. Great success. Most of us participated and want to continue to participate. It's a well-worth activity. And this year, for sure, we will not miss it. This year we'll be having lots of activities, participants from many groups, and Carol will tell you about that as well too. But I want to give a little bit extra to you. This year we're starting, that's something that Carol and many other people really want to see it happen, is the Asian Student Excellence Award that will be inaugurated this year at the event, at this Asian Heritage Month celebration. There's, as we know, there's the Tamil, there's the African Caribbean Awards in the school board. There isn't one for the Chinese or the East Asian communities, even though we are the largest community groups in this segment. And with the support of some of our sponsors and members of the Federation of Chinese Canadian York region, we certainly has pledged and raised the amount that will help for the award. And this year is a short notice. We'll be working together with the York Region School Board through the good work of the superintendents and directors, Cecil Roach and Paul Woods and the team. They come up with a criteria for 2 awards. This year we're going to have 2 awards. One's for the high school, from the grade 9 to 12. The other one will be from 7 to 8, the junior high. The idea of the award is encouragement to celebrate, at the same time to encourage them to reach out more for the innovation. Chinese students, a lot of times, 中國人話，中國人實係數學叻㗎啦，but that's not what we're going to be going for. It's academic, yes, important, but also a way of innovation, how we can think about helping the East Asian community and also to elevate the status of the community within the Canadian system. And that's an area that we want to, and there's criteria, and actually we put out in the websites as well too. So that's the criteria we're going to be using, and which formulated by the school board, and then will be judged in May after all the collections done in May with the school board representative and also representatives from this organizing committees as well. So we'll be selecting the 2 students. The students will be receiving well, we have allocated $5,000, but for grade 7 and 8, well, 250. Well, it's a small.
You know what, Dr. Ng?
Yeah.
Maybe I have a little bit clarify about the award. We would like to provide the not only one, it's 3. No, it's first, second, third.
No, okay.
Okay.
Still right now.
The way that the school board actually, the superintendent, because we have only very short time this year. Next year we're going increasing the amount larger, and then we're going to look for $10,000 to support that. So we'll have giving it many awards as well. So this year, but 2,500 for grade 7 and 8 students, I think is a good encouragement for them. And so something beyond this $500, $250, or even $1,000, which many people even in different communities are striving for. This will be a good encouragement for them for that one significant amount. And then next year we can look at even more prizes as well. And also because of the timing as well, we might not be able to have the students able to participate as seriously in the time that we need between now and then for the school applications is gone with the school, all the different schools, the teachers, and everyone will be involved in distributing, inviting students to participate. You'll get that as well. It will be a good recognition, and it's a good way, and it's a good beginning. And we look forward to maybe discussing with many of the community members to look at how we can even elevate that. This is an experiment that we're trying, and thanks to Carol, the dream has come true now, and we look forward to have that opportunity and show that, and then maybe eventually even cross over to Asia, so that we'll have support and also recognition, and we can also even encourage our counterparts in Asia, like such as China, so that they will think beyond the box rather than the way that many of us were brought up and study, but also have a broader horizon. So the criteria will be discussed and information will be given. So I really want to thank the initiatives of the 3 co-chairs and then the committee members from the Federation of Chinese in York Region and the York Region School Board for finalizing this activity that will be of special. This is a special component of our Asian Heritage Month celebration, and we look forward to discussing with all of you on that as well too. So once again, I'd like to thank you all, and also thank all the participating groups that will be doing the booth, doing the performances to that day, and it will be a fantastic day that we can celebrate the Asian heritage that we all cherish. Thank you very much once again. Thank you, Isha.
Okay, so we both from CCSYR, Catholic Community Service of York Region. We are one of the partners for this Asian Heritage event. So CCSYR actually, we based in Richmond Hill. You might not be familiar with the name, but when I talk about Richmond Hill Welcome Center, you might be more familiar. We are the leading agency for Richmond Hill Welcome Center. We are doing counseling. We're also doing immigration. So we cover both. Let my colleague Hina to introduce more.
Good afternoon, everyone, and it's a pleasure to be here. Thank you, Ms. Carol Chan, for inviting us. Minnie and I are here on behalf of our organization, which is Settlement and Education Partnership in York Region. What we do is we are a team of 23 members who speak different languages. So between 23 members, we speak 40 languages. And that is why we are able to serve the diverse community in York Region. So we serve students and their families in the schools and all newcomer immigrants as well. And we have been with the celebrations of Asian Heritage Month ever since from the beginning, and we have partnered with them. So we have a lot of booths and display booths which showcase the diversity in all the cultures that York Region represents. And we are happy to be here again this year and hoping to see you out there. Thank you very much.
Hi, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, our great partners and community helpers, supporters. Actually, Dr. Ng have a very detailed information about our award for the students. This is our first year. This is my honor on behalf of York Regional School Board as our counselor advisor for draft the kind of good idea how to select those awards. So these are detailed criteria. It's not easy to get it, but it's very positive. The rationale for this award is the goal is to recognize students who have demonstrated a collaborative and innovative approach to learn a maker, innovator in the creation of something new. Very important, for the betterment of humankind and the environment or all living things within the East Asian community. It highlights East Asian community, and there's two great categories. It's in one category award is from 7 to 8 for elementary school students, but we offer first, second, third prizes. Within this three awards, we have $2,500. Yeah.
One this year. Next year is 3. One elementary and one high school.
Oh,
one
is it?
prize, not 3.
Okay. Finalize. Sorry, it is a little. Okay, I emphasize on the grade 9 and to grade 12. We have another categories of sharing the award is $2,000. Yes, it's same 2,500. Sorry. So the criteria is very important. There's four criteria. First of all, you have the well-being of the international East Asian community, and then use language and elements with the growth, mindsets, and support of the learners. Applicants must demonstrate strategies that support innovation, creativities, and be immersive in the context of obstacles, challenges within the East Asian community. The last of the list is the candidate must demonstrate that independence and initiative learners through the use of creative problem solving. So this is very important. And then we will have a process. The candidate have to submit the written essays from 400 to 500 words, and then they need the recognition from the like the teacher or the administrator from the school. So they submit to our agent. Then we have a panel judge for selecting the winners. So the panel judges are including our superintendent and principal from our York Regional School Board. Is it great? So I hope through this process we promoted collective learning, and then we would like to team up with all of you guys, like from the ministry, especially from the 3 levels of governments, community representatives, and schools, and then we would like to promote a learning city. Is it great? Can you round of applause for everyone, including yourself, especially parents and teachers? Who's the parents here? Everyone, right? So even our students already grew up, but you have the next generation. We will be grandparents too, right? So thank you so much. We look forward to having this process successful to the community. Thank you.
the Light and Chill Art Center is proud to sponsor the Asian Heritage Month and Carol Chan. That's why I've been here. Thank you very much.
I'm so honored to be able to be one of the sponsors here. And I'm so proud of my own heritage, proud of my culture. So that's why I think this event is very meaningful. And I remember I start from the first year, I'm already a sponsor. So now is it the 4th year? Yeah. The 5th year? Okay. So hope this event will grow and very successful. Okay, and thank you for everybody. We won't be able to do it, successful if we don't cooperate together. Thank you.
The Toronto Travel Voices, and we are this year very honored to be invited to perform in the Asian Week in May 13th, right? Our choir, not with a long history, but we are a choir with Asian character, and of course our name is Toronto Travel Voices. So we are here with a character of Asian character, right? Yeah, good. So congratulations to the committee also. Yeah.
Thank you, Dr. Ng. I don't know what to say. I'm just here to support Carol, basically. My boss is away in China, so that's why he couldn't come, but he always support Carol, support the community, and of course, he's very particular with the Asian community. Either it's South Asian, Chinese, or Tamil, and this kind of thing. And I'm sure that you see him around in the community everywhere. And of course, he's very supportive of Dr. Canning as well. So.